Choreb Beruach, Sword of the Spirit. Interpreted and narrated by Wendy. BeRashit, Genesis, chapter 42. And Jusep was 30 years old when he stood before Paroh, king of Mitzrayim. Then Jusep went out from the presence of Paroh and went throughout all the land of Mitzrayim. Moreover, during the 7 years of plenty, the earth brought forth by handfuls. And he gathered up all the food of the 7 years, which were in the land of Mitzrayim, and he laid up the food in the cities. The food of the field, which was round about every city, he laid up in the same. And Jusep gathered grain like the sand of the sea, very much, until he left off numbering, for it was without number. Furthermore, 2 sons were born unto Jusep before the years of the famine came, which Asenat, the daughter of Putipara, priest of Aun, bore unto him. And Jusep called the name of his firstborn Menashe, caused to forget. For Elohim, he said, has caused me to forget all my toil and all my father's house. And the name of the second he called Ephraim, I am fruitful. For Elohim has caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction. Furthermore, the 7 years of plenty, which was in the land of Mitzrayim, had ended. Then the 7 years of famine came, as Jusep had said, and the scarcity was in all the lands. But in all the land of Mitzrayim there was bread. However, when all the land of Mitzrayim was famished, the people cried to Paroh for bread. And Paroh said to all the Mitzrayim, Go to Jusep. Whatever he says to you, do. Thus the famine was over all the face of the earth. And Jusep opened all the storehouses, and sold to the Mitzrayim. Still yet the famine waxed sore in the land of Mitzrayim. Now when Jacob saw that there was grain in Mitzrayim, Jacob asked his sons, Why do you look one upon another? Then he said, Behold, I have heard that there is grain in Mitzrayim. Get yourself down there and buy us some from there, that we may live and not die. Therefore Jusep's 10 brothers went down to buy grain in Mitzrayim. But Jacob did not send Binyamin, Jusep's brother, with his brethren, for he said, lest perhaps mischief befall him. Then the sons of Yisrael came to buy grain among those who came, for the famine was in all the land of Canaan. Moreover, Jusep was the governor over the land. It was he who sold to all the people from the land. And Jusep's brothers came and bowed themselves down before him with their faces to the earth. And Jusep saw his brothers, and he recognized them, but he disguised himself to them, and he spoke rough to them. And he said to them, Whence came you? Therefore they answered, From the land of Canaan, to buy food. And Jusep recognized his brethren, but they did not recognize him. Also Jusep remembered the dreams that he dreamed of them. Then he said to them, You are spies. You have come to see the nakedness of the land. But they replied to him, No, my lord. Your servants have come to buy food. We are one man's son. We are true. Your servants are not spies. However, he said to them, No, but to see the nakedness of the land you have come. Then they said, Your servants are 12 brothers, the sons of one man in the land of Canaan. And behold, the youngest is with our father this day, but one is no more. However, Jusep said to them, It is as I have spoken to you, saying, You are spies. Therefore you must be proven, by the life of Paroh, you will not leave here, except your youngest brother come here. Send one of you, and let him fetch your brother. And you will be kept in prison, that your words may be proven, whether there is any truth in you. Or else, by the life of Paroh, surely you are spies. Therefore he put them all together into ward for 3 days. And during the 3rd day Jusep said to them, This do, and live, for I revere Elohim. If you are true, let one of your brethren be bound in the prison house. Go, carry grain for the famine of your houses. But bring your youngest brother to me. Therefore your words will be verified, and you will not die. Thus they did so. And they said one to another, Truly, we are guilty concerning our brother, in that we saw the anguish of his soul when he besought us. But we would not listen. Therefore this distress has come upon us. Moreover, Reuben replied to them, saying, Did I not speak to you, saying, Do not sin against the child? But you would not hear. Therefore, behold, his blood is required. However, they did not know that Jusep understood them, because he spoke to them by an interpreter. Then he turned himself away from them and wept. But he returned to them again, and communed with them, and took Shimaun from them, and bound him before their eyes. However, Jusep commanded to fill their sacks with grain, and to restore every man's money into his sack, and to give them provisions for the way. So they did to them thusly. Moreover, they loaded their asses with grain, and departed there. However, as one of them opened his sack to give his ass provender in the inn, he saw his money. For behold, it was in the mouth of his sack. Then he said to his brethren, My money is restored, and look, it is even in my sack. Therefore their hearts failed them, and they were afraid, saying one to another, What is this that Elohim has done to us? And they came to Jacob their father, to the land of Canaan, and told him all that befell them, saying, The man, who is the Lord of the land, spoke roughly to us, and took us for spies of the country. Therefore we said to him, We are true. We are not spies. We are 12 brethren, sons of our father. One is not. But the youngest is with our father this day in the land of Canaan. And the man, the Lord of the country, said to us, Hereby I will know that you are true. Leave one of your brethren with me, and take food for the famine of your households, and be gone. However, bring your youngest brother to me. Then I will know that you are not spies, but that you are true. I will deliver your brother, and you may travel the land. Furthermore, it came to pass, as they emptied their sacks, behold, every man's bundle of money was in his sack. However, when they and their father saw the bundles of money, they were afraid. Therefore Jacob, their father, said to them, You have bereaved me. Jusep is not, and Shimaun is not. And you will take Binyamin? All these things are against me. Therefore Reuben spoke to his father, saying, Slay my 2 sons, if I do not bring him to you. Deliver him into my hand, and I will bring him to you again. But he said, My son will not go down with you, for his brother is dead, and he is left alone. If mischief befall him by the way in which you go, then you will bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave.